Hey guys, so we're back in CAS today for the family that goes with that kind of weird retro modern house that I tried to work on with lots of wood tones and oranges and stuff a while ago. This family is kind of an interesting one. It's three brothers. This is Caden we're working on now. And the story I had originally for them way back when I built the house, and the one that is still basically happening, although it's really cute how they interact with each other because they're definitely a little bit cozier than I had intended at first, which was great. I was very excited about it. I got to play with them quite a bit. When you see the screenshots, you'll see why. Side note, taking screenshots of a toddler, dumb. Like, I thought it would be really cool. I did this with the last CAS build too, where I was like, I'll just take pictures of them in their environment. That'll be really cute. That is hard. It is always raining in this save. I don't know why. Well, it's winter, but like it is always raining in this save. The toddler did not want to stand still. It was crazy. But anyways, this is Caden. Caden is a chef, and he was, in my head, a famous chef, like celebrity chef, think Bobby Flay, or I guess Julia Child, although that doesn't really make sense in this context, but like, you know, hotshot celebrity chef, out on his own. And his parents had two much younger kids. He was sort of like, he was very early in their marriage, and he was a single child basically growing up, and then as he was like just getting ready to kind of move out, and they started having his two younger brothers. Unfortunately, through a series of unfortunate events, his parents are no longer with us, and so he very unexpectedly became the primary guardian for his younger brothers, who we'll meet in a little bit. And so that's why the house, I think I explained this, oh no I didn't, because I didn't do a voiceover for that video. That video kicked my tail, my goodness. But the idea behind the house was basically like, it's this pristine sort of like designer styled house because he was never home. He bought it because, you know, that's what you do when you have lots of money, is you buy a nice house to come home to, but like he didn't really care about it necessarily. Like he hired a designer to deal with it, and he knew he wanted like a big fancy kitchen, and that was about it. And that kitchen in that house is very fancy. I'll link the video for that in the cards, and then maybe in the description if I remember. I'll make myself a note. But he wanted like a fancy kitchen for when he was home, and he didn't really care about the rest. As long as it, you know, looked good, maybe he could bring people over, that would be fine. However, he then ended up inadvertently adopting his two younger brothers, and so now there's kind of, and their dog, which is not pictured here because again, I like the rescue system. I should just start making animals, to be honest. Maybe I'll make that a 2021 goal, like start creating CAS animals, because eventually I'm going to run out of animals to adopt in this save. But anyways, he gets his two younger brothers and their dog, and the house kind of descends into chaos, but like good chaos, because he's back being part of his family and he's trying to make a good life for his younger brothers, that kind of thing. So that's them. He is obviously a foodie and a perfectionist and very ambitious. He has the essence of flavor bonus trait because he has the master chef aspiration. In the save right now, he's kind of a terrible cook because I haven't bothered to like fix his skill set to be with the story, which was kind of hilarious when I was taking screenshots, because I was like, I will have him cooking in some of these screenshots, and no. I may have had to replace the stove. He may have let it on fire. It's fine. But this is Noah. So the idea when I was like, because I usually build the families after I build the house, because sometimes the house dictates what kind of family we're gonna have. Sometimes not. Sometimes the families dictate the house. It really depends. But when I was building the house, in my head, the story I was telling was two boys about kid age. In The Sims, kids are very one-dimensional in that they are, I don't know, like 8 to 10 years old, and then they're either a toddler or a teen. There is no like progression of age, which would be really cool if I added it, but I digress. And so I didn't just want two kids that ended up being created on the same day and thus having the same birthday, aging up the same day, etc., etc. So I did make Noah a kid, and I did make Trevor a toddler, because the idea was after Noah has a few days of being a kid, then you could age up Trevor, and then there would be that little bit more of a progression. But in my head, they were both kids. Like, I don't really expect Caden to be taking care of a toddler long. Although in the time I was messing with them while I was doing the screenshots and stuff, he was great with it. He kept the toddler entertained while I was taking screenshots. It was fantastic. I had too much fun with Trevor here. Way too much fun. Toddlers are adorable. Pain in the butt in the game, but adorable. But I should mention, Noah loves the outdoors, and he's got the rambunctious scamp ambition, and little Trevor here is an independent toddler, so that should make for a lot of fun. A lot of shenanigans was the goal, but I'm very excited for them to start their life out there. And then they moved in very close to Savannah Tidwell, so hopefully they'll have fun with their neighbors. Maybe she can come over and hang out with the kids. Yeah, I'm showing you moving them in again so you can kind of see what house they're moving in. Ignore all of the in-progress builds around scattered. Eventually, Newcrest will be very beautiful, I would hope. But yeah, here they are. So I'm going to leave you guys here with the screenshots. I'll check back in right before you go. But these are our boys. Alright guys, that's all for me. I hope you're having a great day, and I hope you really enjoyed seeing the creation of our boys. I think they're going to be a super fun addition to our world, and I will talk to y'all soon.